But Celestina, let's talk about the new legal year. What were the highlights from the special court session today?
Okay, well, the justices just came back from their annual vacation, and it is a tradition every year to celebrate the commencement of a new legal year. And this event had in attendance dignitaries from the various heads of court to the justices of the Supreme Court, the CJN, the AGF, the NBA president, former justices of the Supreme Court, former CJN, and the likes of them. But today, the president of the Court of Appeal, who is the host of the event, made some important points as to the issues they are facing as justices. First, she talked about the fact that they have over 40,000 pending appeals, which is as at 31st of August. The Court of Appeal has over 40,000 pending appeals before them. And considering the fact that they are overworked and underappreciated, that they have been on the same salary for over 4 years, no increment, and this now goes down to talk about the full implementation of the financial autonomy of the judiciary. And she also made mention of the fact that the houses that some of the justices live both at the state level and the federal level can serve as artifacts. The government should seize them and use them as monuments because they are below standard and are of no way befitting for justices of the Court of Appeal. So she also talked about the fact that the numerous cases being filed or the appeals being filed at the appellate court should be stopped, that litigants or appellants should now look towards alternative dispute resolution to reduce the burden on the dockets of cases at the appellate court, because the ripple effect to that is attention will be placed on these election matters, yes, because they are sui generis and they are time-bound, which in turn affects other cases like civil matters or land dispute cases which one way or the other can affect the appellant if they are not political cases. So these were the issues she raised. And also the former AGF, Kanu Agabi, who represented the chairman of the body of senior advocates, made mention to the fact that the conditions of bail and fine, they are same principle. That if a judgment is given and a fine is given for like 500,000 or 1 million naira, it should be equivalent to when bail is being granted by a court. The court should desist from granting bail that are bail and terms and conditions of bail that cannot be reached or cannot be fulfilled by defendants. Because we know our justice system is acquisitorial and not inquisitorial, that the defendant is presumed innocent until proven guilty. So bail should be granted to defendants in a manner at which they can be fulfilled. Also, the president of the Nigerian Bar Association, Mikhail, made mention of the fact that some lawyers go on television to talk about judgments or talk about matters that are pending before the court. And most of these lawyers, they may have not even read the copy of the judgment. They will come on air, scandalize the justices because the judgments are not in their favor, that they should desist from doing this. The FCT minister, Nyemso Mwike, was also present. He assured the justices of the appellate court of his support. The AGF was also there. He pleaded and asked the justices that the credibility of the judiciary is important. And as such, they should desist from making or from giving multiple decisions or conflicting judgments that would impinge on the credibility of the judiciary. And also today, the CJN commissioned 2 projects at the Court of Appeal, which is a fire service outpost and also a police outpost and a training center. So all these events happen today, ushering the 2023-2024 legal year of the Court of Appeal.
Very exhaustive narration, Celestina. I mean, it was like I was at the special court session myself. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Celestina area live for us at our Abuja studio. We're also keeping an eye on the Governorship Election Petition Tribunal sitting in Lagos, where ruling is ongoing as regards the petition of the Labour Party's governorship candidate for the 18th March governorship election this year. We'll be back after this break with more updates for you. Stay with us.
Do solemnly swear